Well, hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're just checking in with Spirit to see what is on the horizon for you. We'll take a look at the overall energy with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or areas of resistance, and of course, advice from Spirit. So let's see what you have on the horizon. Let's see what is in store for you. Surrendering to the journey, release control, and Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to say this, I'm totally delighted because your fellow water signs, Cancer and Pisces, they tended to have a little bit more of a difficult energy coming in, but this is this beautiful energy where I feel like maybe you are starting to see the bigger picture of life, understanding that maybe you were looking too closely at the details of life or scrutinizing a certain area of your life or a situation or even yourself, right? Kind of like going dark and deep. But this is a beautiful energy of, no, it's kind of like you're allowing yourself to go in a new direction and not having to have that sense of control in everything, right? Kind of like allowing yourself to kind of float along a little bit and see how things work out. So this could be like a situation or a relationship where you felt like, things were not kind of like going as well as you wanted them to, okay? I'm not saying that was total conflict, but maybe there were some ups and downs and, just kind of like not really sure. You may have gotten into the energy of kind of like scrutinizing it a little bit, trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what was going on with the other person or going on at work, just kind of up in your head about it. And this is kind of like a little bit, they're saying, que sera, sera. Okay, I'm old. I think it was Doris Day that sang that song, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, okay? And that is the energy that you have. And sometimes, that is exactly what we have to do, is just allow things to kind of just work themselves out. Understanding that sometimes when we try to over-control things, we can get into that energy of like trying to manipulate people or situations, right? I mean, all from maybe a loving position, but it's because we're trying to get the exact outcome that we're looking for, right? And so we may kind of tend to control when we're wanting that certain outcome. Yeah, this is you just saying, you know what? I give up. And that is beautiful energy because you're allowing your spirit guides and angels to have control in the situation, right? So one of the things that we have to sometimes realize on our journey is that when we're controlling it, right, it's hard for the universe to bring in what is really destined for us, because we're just like mucking it up. And this is one of those times where I think you've just kind of like realized, yeah, that it's almost a sense, I feel like you're just going to enjoy something. You're not going to try to get a certain, a certain situation to work the way that exactly like you wanted to. You see the big picture. You see that things will work out for your good when you allow yourself to kind of let go of the wheel a little bit. Yes, and look at this. You have the courage, the strength. It's kind of like this inner knowing. You know that things are going to work out for your highest good. And for some of you, this could be like a phoenix rising moment, right? Where you're recognizing, yeah, you had 2 cups on the bottom. Oh my goodness. I feel like for some of you, this is kind of like allowing yourself to kind of, this is a little bit of reunion energy, okay? But it doesn't have to be actually that you're getting back together with somebody, although you could. And that doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family, it could be friend, it could be a co-worker, it could be anybody. But it's this energy here where this is going to come back together. You're going to allow it to come back together. And if it isn't, you're okay with that too. Just kind of like understanding this is one of those times in your life where you're going to allow the divine to bring in what it is that is best for you. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're willing to walk away from something. Because I feel like you're kind of like, it is a little bit of, I'm no longer going to try to be the one that always balances the situation out. It's taking too much time and energy, right? So this is a situation maybe where you feel like you've been over giving to the situation over and over again, right? And you're kind of like, you know what? I think I'm starting to see the big picture here. I'm willing to allow myself to walk away from this situation. And if it's meant to be, it will be, right? Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And if it comes back together, great. And if it doesn't, that's fine too, because I'm putting the focus on me and what it is that I want for myself. Really powerful energy here, Scorpio. Very powerful. So let's see what your energy, your obstacle is. Yes, your obstacle is you're at a fork in the road, right? But I think you've allowed yourself to kind of sit in this fork in the road for some time. Perhaps waiting for somebody else to decide what they're going to do. Or maybe you've been over giving in a situation for a while, hoping the other person would finally figure it out and start giving more or something like that. You may have had conversations back and forth, the Two of Pentacles, trying to, talk to this person or whatever the situation is. But you're recognizing this person or this situation, it's really and truly, I feel like you're walking away. And it's not necessarily that you want to walk away, but at the same time, this is a situation where it's kind of like, I'm going to leave it up to the divine. If this situation or relationship is meant to be, then it's going to be. And if it's not, I'm okay with that too. Really powerful, because here's the thing, when you can get to that point, when you have that sense of forgiveness, that sense of peace within your own heart, you can move forward in this beautiful energy, going after what it is that's really important to you. I think what you're understanding is that no matter how hard you've tried in this situation or relationship, it takes too much effort on your part to keep it going. And therefore you're just saying, okay, I'm not going to control it, because when we put that much time and effort into it, it's because we're trying to control it. We're trying to get it to work. And now what you're recognizing is, I need more balance in my life. I need this person to meet me halfway. So let's see what your advice is here. Yeah, I think you've been on the fence, trying to decide, what is it that I want in my relationships? I think this is a relationship situation. And once again, it could be friends, it could be co-workers, it could be family, it could be romantic, but it's going towards your heart. What does your heart desire in your relationships? What does that balance look like? What does the balance in a relationship look like? And what are you allowing yourself, right? You have great gratitude. Yeah, I think you're looking at the people or the situations in your life that have left, or you have had to leave them, but you're looking at it from this sense of gratitude, of allowing yourself to see what you've learned because of those situations, those relationships, what you've learned about yourself. And that you're allowing yourself to walk away from things that are no longer kind of like equal give and take. Yeah, beautiful energy. You have the Hermit energy on the bottom, Virgo energy. You have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think you're going within and really and truly deciding. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Look at this. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You're walking away in order to find things that are more in alignment with what your heart truly desires. You're going within with the Hermit energy here, right? The wise one. Your path has brought you to this point where you can see who and what in your life is really in alignment with what it is that you want for yourself. And you're only allowing yourself to put time and energy into those things so that you have more time and energy for possibly new people to come into your life, right? Beautiful energy. All right, Scorpio, let's pull a soul truth card for you. See what these are. Okay, let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see what we have. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? And I think that that's what you're allowing yourself to leave, right? To leave that control, to surrender to the journey, to say, hey, whatever it is, you know? What story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. And I think that that's what you're doing here. I mean, I think that that's what you've been actually working on, Scorpio, is looking at your root belief. And maybe at one time, you thought if this person or this situation wasn't in your life, that could be your limiting belief. This person or situation isn't in my life, then there's either, you know, something wrong with me, or, you know, that energy of, you know, you have to have, you know, certain people in your life, whether it's family or friends. Maybe this person or situation has been in your life for a long time, so it's kind of like, well, I can't leave that behind, right? This is the energy of recognizing, you know what, I've grown as a person. You're showing up as the hermit. I am wiser now. Maybe this person or situation was good for me at one time, but now I'm ready to journey on. I'm ready to make sure that the people and situations in my life are in alignment with what I want for myself. And if they aren't, then I'm also willing to allow them to leave my life. Wow, powerful, Scorpio. Very powerful energy. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I truly love you. Thank you so much for all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.